It was not a heart, not a brain, both and neither. A fist of mouths and eyes stitched together by chains of light. The mouths whispered names, desperate to be remembered. The eyes rolled and wept without tears, straining to find a sky that wasn't here. Around and through it all ticked broken clocks, faces cracked, hands twitching, their spilled sand falling upward instead of down. The children huddled close. My wife swayed, wound glowing. My daughter sucked a sharp breath, silver fire flickering inside her. The angel pointed. There, that is its shrine. If you would end it, you must touch the place where it believes itself holy. Holy? My wife rasped, her laugh raw. It's a wound. All wounds think they are altars, the angel said, voice soft but final. Or prisons. The difference is only how long you look. The core pulsed once, and the chamber bent inward. The air thickened, sour with rot and iron. The whispers returned. Not accusations this time, testimonies. They recited, drilling like nails. Dead weight. My own voice told my eldest. You never wanted us. My wife's voice told the youngest. Monster. Every mouth screamed at my daughter, the word burrowing like a hook. You are only a wound, the core hissed at my wife, and her knees buckled. We staggered, trembling beneath the weight of our own histories. The core pressed harder, and then it pulled out its last weapon, the mirror. A seam in the chamber split, and across from us, reflection stepped free. Not glass, but intention shaped into bodies. My eldest faced a version of himself whose torch sputtered and died in the first wind. My middle faced a version bound in his own chains, wrists bleeding from self-made knots. The youngest faced a brother whose whistle shattered allies as easily as enemies. My wife stared at herself, but as weapon only. No person left, just rage wrapped in skin. My daughter faced a silver-eyed monster with my blood already on its mouth. And me? I stared at a man whose eyes were full of ash, hands dangling excuses like broken tools. They smiled our smiles. They laughed our laughter, and they struck. Steel met flame. Paper chains tangled with living wrists. Whistle clashed against whistle. Echoes split in the air like glass. My wife's double fired her wound at us, and my wife screamed as her own body wanted to follow suit. My daughter's double lunged for me, teeth gnashing, silver light dripping like venom. We struck back, but each blow landed half-hearted, because how do you kill your own reflection? Every movement carried doubt. Every strike cut twice. Once at them, once at us. The doubles laughed, not because they were winning, but because the core fed on the hesitation. I felt my daughter's teeth graze my wrist again. This time, not controlled, not careful. My blood ran hot where her mouth pressed. I didn't pull away. Love is reckless when it already knows the cost. Enough! The angel's voice was not thunder, it was clarity. His ruined wings tore open and light erupted, not warm, not merciful, but surgical. It cut through illusion, flaying the doubles to smoke. The mirrors shattered, dissolving into dust that tasted of old shame. The chamber reeled. The mouths snapped shut, swallowing the accusations. The eyes rolled blind. The clock stopped twitching, the sand frozen in mid-spill. We stood in the wreckage, exhausted, unarmed but unbroken. My children dropped their relics, which turned back to scraps. My wife pressed a hand to her wound as its glow dimmed to a coal. My daughter kissed the unbitten skin beside the wound on my wrist, apology trembling against resolve. The angel staggered, feathers burning from his shoulders. Light poured still, but it hurt him now, draining instead of filling. His gaze found my wife, grief and pride braided together. "I cannot remain," he said, his voice already fading. "The core is yours to face. It will shape again, stronger, crueler. Until I return, you must bend, but not break." He collapsed into radiance and was gone, leaving warmth like a hand on iron cooling in the dark. The core throbbed, not destroyed, but reshaping. The walls sagged, the ground shifted. Mouths began to murmur new names for us, rehearsing lies it would try to make true. The chamber cracked. Fire bled in lines. The ledge beneath us tilted forward toward another opening, wider, darker, breathing like a city waiting to be born. The nightmare was not finished. It was only changing.
Wow, I really enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see what's next.